Today's news. Opposition party youth activists detained by police. Opposition prepares for next protest. Disappointment at court hearing for family of late newspaper editor. Expert and attorney to testify in youth activists' hearing. Mehmet Penali's supporters claim his arrest is politically motivated. IDPs risk eviction. Forum on pluralism in Azerbaijan and Turkey.
Azerbaijan Popular Front Party Youth Committee members Aysel Sadai and Bayan Hasanlı were detained near the Elmler Akademiyası metro station. They were disseminating sheets calling the people to attend to the 30th of April rally to commemorate students and teachers that were victims of mass murder in Azerbaijan State Oil Academy that happened April 30th, 2009. The two girls were detained by plainclothes persons and taken to the Yasamal District Police Office. The APFP Youth Committee head, Abulfaz Gurbanlı, told Objective TV. A few hours later, the youth activists were set free with a warning. Youth activists planned to hold a rally in Jafar Jabarlı Square in front of the Oil Academy on April 30th. However, the Interior Ministry vowed to prevent any unsanctioned action. On April 30th, 2009, Georgian resident Farda Gardov entered the Oil Academy, killed 12 and wounded 13. He then killed himself. On April 29th, the Public Chamber held another session in the Musavat Party office. New members joined the Public Chamber during the session. Additionally, the Public Chamber Council of Women was created and APFP chairman Gozel Bayramlı was nominated to be council chairman. Lawyer Vidadi Mirkamal said that 15 people are being held in prison at present regarding the 2nd of April rally. He also said that they have all been provided with lawyers. The lawyer added that the investigation launched with regard to the April 2nd rally is based on libel and slander rather than laws. Nonetheless, Mirkamal believes that they will win the legal struggle. The lawyer informed that 7 of the arrested have been recognized as prisoners of conscience, and relevant documents are being prepared so the rest can be recognized as prisoners of conscience as well. The Public Chamber released its statement on a search conducted in Musavat Party's headquarters on April 26th. The statement deemed the search and the Sabah District Court's decision which sanctioned the search a setup. The long-term interrogation of multiple oppositionists, including the leaders as witnesses, was described as a mass political persecution. Further, the Public Chamber decided to establish an investigation group to investigate the so-called crimes claimed by the authorities. APFP head Ali Karamli spoke on the socio-political situation in the country. He noted that the authorities will succeed at nothing by pressuring civil society and called on Baku officials to hold substantial reforms. Karamli added that only through peaceful political struggle can substantial reforms be successful. As for the day of the next rally, the Public Chamber left it to the Coordination Council to set a date.
Today, the Baku Appeals Court heard the appeal filed by the family of the late Tolisi Sado newspaper editor-in-chief Novruzali Mammadov. Mammadov's widow, Maria Mammadova, and his son, Emil Mammadov, were appealing against the Nesimi District Court ruling of the 27th of January 2010. Judge Ilgar Demirov presided over the hearing. Then Mammadov's attorney was at the hearing, along with representatives of the defendants, Director of the Penitentiary Service Neurology Department head Maraham Isayev, and the chairman of the Chief Medical Office of the Justice Ministry, Iftikhar Gurbanov. Media representatives were also present. The judge rejected the appeal. After the hearing, lawyer Ramiz Mammadov declared that the decision was unfair, adding that they would be filing a further appeal. Mammadov said that Novruzov had been suffering from several diseases at the time of his arrest, and that his death had been caused by medical negligence. In 2007, in a closed hearing, Mammadov was sentenced to 10 years in jail and charged with high treason. Mammadov believed that he had been jailed with regard to ethnic political motives and freedom of expression. Mammadov is from the Talysh minority in the south of Azerbaijan. The 68-year-old editor-in-chief died in the Justice Ministry Penitentiary Services Central Hospital in 2009. Government agencies said that his death was due to illness. However, the Defense Committee for Novruzali Mammadov's rights and members of his family said that the editor-in-chief had died due to medical negligence. On April 29th, the Sumgait City Court held a hearing on the criminal case launched against Azerbaijan Popular Front Party youth member Jabar Savalanli, who has been charged with drug possession. Judge Ilgar Mammadov presided over the hearing. Azerbaijan Popular Front Party member Javar Savalanli was arrested on February 5th. He is being charged with drug possession, but it is widely thought that his arrest was politically motivated, linked to criticism of the government he posted on social networking sites. The activist's lawyer, Anar Gazimov, reported that first of all, the witnesses were questioned. Witnesses Sikaliev Rahim, Ismailov Maraham, and police employees Vusal Abbasov, Elnur Mammadov, and Faig Mirzayev all testified. They had difficulties answering the questions asked by the lawyers. According to Gazimov, he filed a motion on behalf of Savalanli to dismiss witness testimonies on the grounds that the witnesses had not complied with criminal procedural codes. There was also a motion to conduct the drugs examination again and to re-question medical experts. The judge fulfilled the motion to invite the experts and the attorney to the next hearing, which will be on May 3rd. There is no grounds for the arrest of the head of the Azerbaijan National Statehood Party, Nemet Panali, and he is not guilty of any crime, said Panali's attorney Samir Isayev at a press conference at the Institute for Reporters' Freedom and Safety today. Isayev noted that none of the motions filed by the defendant have been fulfilled. Panali's pre-trial detention sentence was not changed, and he remains in prison, although he has 6 underage children. The lawyer expressed his hope for an objective court trial, which is due to begin on May 3rd. He hopes that the motion for the interrogation of witnesses will be fulfilled. Isayev also noted that the forensic and technical examinations of case evidence had not been implemented in line with proper court procedure. One of Panali's supporters, former Defense Minister Rahim Gaziev, condemned opposition leaders Ali Karimli and Izagan Bar for ignoring Panali's case. Khoral newspaper editor-in-chief Avaz Zainali said that he believed Panali's arrest was politically motivated and described him as a political prisoner. 47 IDP families may lose their livelihoods if the land where they are living and trading is confiscated. The families have settled near Salty Lake in Zig settlement of Surakani district, Baku, and there they have 5 commercial outlets, some of which are spa treatment centres. Ownership of the lake and the surrounding areas is being claimed by Novruz Mammadov, the head of the International Relations Department at the Presidential Administration. The head of the Azerbaijan Public Association for Rights and Freedoms, Rasim Alizadeh, spoke at a press conference at IRFS today. The IDPs have been settled in this area since 1994. In order to earn a living, they have built up the lakeshore with spa treatment centres and cafes for citizens visiting the lake for treatment. According to Alizadeh, the IDPs were informed in 2002 that the area was owned by Novruz Mammadov. As a result, a number of buildings were pulled down. However, after the people's protests, Mammadov offered to allow the IDPs to stay and trade, while warning them that the area would remain at his disposal. This carried on until 2009, when Mammadov's relatives demanded a share in the IDPs' income, 70%. The IDPs paid for 1 year, but once the situation received mass media coverage, they stopped. We appealed to everyone we could think of, including the Presidential Administration and the Heydar Aliyev Foundation, but we didn't get anywhere. All of the IDP families settled in this area are actually able to earn a living thanks to these 5 trade outlets. If these are destroyed, we will lose our sole source of income. I am a pensioner and my son is disabled. My family of 5 will be unable to live on my pension of 170 manat a month, said Kasai Aliyev, a 71-year-old IDP. He said that the IDPs had proposed that they would be moved to new places within the framework of the state program, or that they would be allowed to run commercial services. On April 29th, the National and International Research Centre held a conference on political pluralism in Turkey and Azerbaijan. The rector of Turkey's Bahçeşehir University, Yilmaz Azmer, representatives of Azerbaijani political parties, academics and public figures attended the forum. The speakers focused on the legislative basis for political pluralism, the current realities in Turkey and Azerbaijan, and the role of international relations and national society in this process. Leyla Aliyeva, the head of the National and International Research Centre, said that both countries are currently facing challenges in terms of political pluralism. The main problem is the peaceful coexistence of pluralist societies in Azerbaijan and Turkey. There are problems between non-Muslims, religious minorities, Kurds, and even atheists, said Yilmaz Aslan. The democracy and human rights situation in both countries was also discussed.